Hello everyone, Jwhisp here, and welcome to 7 must-have automatic farms in your survival world. Okay, so here we have one of my favorite farms, and one of the most useful, and this is an AFK fishing farm. Pretty much what this allows you to do is place something on your mouse or use an auto clicker to pretty much just constantly, I can't do it, they throw your fishing rod. Pretty much you have to use your right click and just keep hitting this note block, and then it's going to keep your fishing pole in the water. The second you catch something, what it's going to do is retract the fishing pole, and it'll put the item into the hopper, and then it'll put the items into the chest. Which, this is really useful because not only can you get a lot of food by doing this, but obviously once you get some better enchants on your fishing rod, like Luck of the Sea and stuff like that, you can start getting some pretty cool items like enchantment books, including mending. And mending is probably one of the most useful enchantments out here. This is a very simple design. It's something really easy to build. It's really easy to build right off when you're starting in your world. It doesn't require a lot of redstone or materials, so I highly suggest you guys building one. The next two farms I have kind of lumped together here, but this is an automatic sugarcane farm and an automatic bamboo farm. Now, in 1.14, bamboo doesn't have too many uses yet, but I'm sure as this game updates, it will get more uses. Plus, if you have any pandas, this is a great way to get food for them. So first, I'll show you the sugarcane farm because it's relatively easy. A sugarcane farm can come in handy because, you know, if you ever want to bake some cakes, you have some sugar, or, you know, making paper for enchantment tables, because you have to get a lot of sugarcane and a lot of bookshelves to be able to make a level 30 enchantment table. So here it is. It's a pretty simple design. What happens is when the sugarcane grows to 3 blocks high, the observer will notice a change, and then the observer will activate a redstone signal, pushing these pistons into all the sugarcane, making the sugarcane fall into the water, and then under the water there's some hoppers to collect it and put it all into this chest. The bamboo kind of follows a similar path. You can honestly make this as tall or as short as you want with bamboo, because bamboo can grow very high. I decided to make this one just a little taller just for some more variation. Pretty much the same thing happens. Once the bamboo grows, the observer sees the bamboo and pushes out the pistons, pushing them into the hoppers. The only issue with this one is that some of the bamboo, as you can see, can get stuck on the grass, but the majority of it will go in the chest, and you'll still get lots of bamboo. It's not too much of an issue, but the redstone is relatively simple. It's literally just a few redstone pieces, an observer, and pistons. And then obviously once you have built these, you can kind of dress them up any way you want to make them look pretty, make them look a little fancier, or you can honestly just leave them like this. And obviously, any of these can also be extended outwards, so I made both of these 5 blocks, but if you want to make them 5 chunks long, go ahead and do it. I wouldn't recommend that because I don't know if, you know, you can actually be there for it to grow the entire time, unless you did some sort of minecart system. But yeah, these are 2 different builds, kind of lumped together because they follow pretty much the exact same redstone. And you can do it with different blocks. Okay, so the next one I have here is an automatic cactus farm. Now, cacti don't really have too many uses yet in Minecraft, but hopefully in the future there will be some more. You can still use them for dye and other things like that. But I have 2 different farms here. This one is a little more complicated, and this one is obviously extremely simple. This one is simply when the cactus grows, it'll hit the fence, causing the item to drop, so then if you're standing right around here, you'll probably collect it. This one's really easy, but then you can make it bigger and kind of work with it more. Here I just did 1 layer. You can honestly do multiple layers if you put string above the cactus and fences, but this is what I did. And then you just put water in the corner of these blocks, and then the cacti flows into that hopper, and the hopper brings the cactus to the chest, and then boom, you have it. This is a really simple design. It's also really useful on servers. It does work on servers because I know a lot of servers have shops that allow you to sell cactus, and so this is a great way to make money if you're just being AFK. I would check first to see though if your server allows you to AFK or make AFK farms, because I know some servers have that as a bannable offense, so I would check out with your server first. If you're not sure, ask the owner or some mod, but most servers tend to allow this type of automatic cactus farm because it's not too overpowered and it's relatively easy to make. Okay, so the next farm I have here has got to be one of my favorites, and this is an automatic cooked chicken farm. I actually made this in my survival let's play, and I'll link it down below so you guys can see the redstone, because I kind of have it hidden right now. The redstone isn't too bad, but it can get kind of resource heavy if you're new into a world. but it's not too bad. Pretty much what happens is there's these chickens on a top layer, and then when they lay an egg, there's hoppers under them to catch the eggs, and then the eggs get pushed into this dispenser, which dispense the baby chickens right here. And then once the baby chickens grow, they hit the lava and their items fall down. And no, the lava will not burn their items. It can occasionally happen where the chicken will grow, die, and the lava burns the items, but it happens so minimally that it's not really going to affect your drops. As you can see, I've been kind of standing around here for only like 10 minutes and already have 6 cooked chicken. So if you AFK here for a long time, or if you just build this in a popular area where there's a lot of traffic, you'll get tons of chicken. And all of these also work on servers as well. I know I mentioned it with the Cactus farm, but as long as your server hasn't banned any specific types of redstone, it should work. So this is a great way to make money and get food on a server. Or if you're just playing by yourself, it's a great way to get food and not really have to worry about anything. Okay, so our next farm is really easy, and I love it because of its simplicity. But this is a snow farm. So here we have a snow golem. Say hello. So pretty much all you have to do is pretty much just make a snow golem and trap them in a little area, and then just go up under them. Make sure not to hit them because they can die very easily. And just click the snow, and you can kind of use an auto clicker on this as well, because this will go indefinitely. The snowman will constantly produce snow pretty much until your shovel breaks. You know, I have them breaking 3 on this shovel, and as you can see, the durability is already going down pretty fast. But this is a very easy way to get snow. Whether you want to use snow for a build, you want to use snowballs to have a snowball fight with friends. You can use snowballs to fight blazes. Some servers allow you to sell snow and snowballs. So this is a great way to potentially get money on a server, and also just to get tons of snow if you need it for anything. I think this is really cool. It's so easy to make. You literally just have to trap a snow golem. The only thing you have to keep in mind about this farm is that the snow golem either has to be in a snow biome, or it has to be above Y coordinate 65. If it's at 65 or below, for whatever reason, I don't know why, like say the snow golem was down here, it would not produce snow walking around. But as long as it's above 65, it'll produce snow. So just try to keep that in mind when you're making this farm. If you have a faction base or something and you want to make it, and your base happens to be underground, unfortunately it's not going to work unless you're in a snowy biome. But yeah, this one's really easy to make, and I definitely recommend it. Even if you don't really need snow, it doesn't take up that much room, and it's fun to kind of, you know, mess with some friends if you have a lot of snowballs. Plus, say, you know, your friend's building and you want to mess with them and you just want to knock them off an area, it might be nice to have some snowballs, you know, at least in my opinion, so you don't have to waste arrows. Okay, so my last farm here is a semi-automatic wheat farm. Now, with some of the introduced features with 1.14, you can do so many different versions of automatic wheat farms using different villager mechanics, but I don't find them to be very quick or efficient unless you have a lot of villagers. And if you're just starting off, you probably don't, and it's kind of hard to just turn them all into farming villagers. But anyways, here we have this farm. It doesn't require any villagers. It's not fully automatic, but it is semi-automatic. You just plant wheat here, and then pretty much what happens is you hit this lever, it dispenses water, and just all goes down. Oh, that's so satisfying. I love the sound of it. And then it just takes all this, and then once we make the water go back into the dispenser, it'll eventually drain back. And then if you look here, there's this little item not an elevator, I don't know, just a little thing that pushes the entities into a hopper, which pushes them into a chest. And as you can see, you are going to get a lot of wheat from this. The only downside with this farm is that you have to replant it, but honestly, oh, I just ruined it. But honestly, look, it's not going to take that long to replant it. This is a great way to get food if you're just starting out. It doesn't require many resources at all. Honestly, all you need is a hoe, a few blocks here. You can honestly just use dirt or cobblestone, and then 2 dispensers, a few redstone, and then either a button or a lever or a redstone torch. It really doesn't require a lot. Honestly, you can mine probably 1 or 2 veins of redstone and get enough. And it's really easy. Anyways, though, that's all for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. There's obviously many more automatic and semi-automatic farms out there, but I hope this could at least give you some inspiration for different farms to add into your own survival world. If you enjoyed this video and found it useful, please leave a like and consider subscribing. I really hope you guys liked this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Jwhisp, and I will see you all in the next one.